This weather segment is brought to you by Speedy Glass.
You're watching the Weather Network, and we've made it. The long weekend is here. We have that all-important forecast coming up for you. But first, our top story, active weather across southern Manitoba and northwestern Ontario. Take a look at our current radar. We had thunderstorms make their way across northwestern Ontario, courtesy of the warm front, and we had a string of storms head through the Winnipeg area, and now we're monitoring some cells just around the Fort Frances area. So it is active at this time. Environment Canada has issued severe thunderstorm watches and warnings. If you are in these areas, you will see the information on your screen, but of course keep it here at the Weather Network for all of the latest details. Many of you have been taking to social media and heading to our website, theweathernetwork.com, to upload your photos and your videos associated with these storms as well. The risk of storms will continue, but I have to mention there is also a risk of snow in through northern sections of Manitoba and Saskatchewan. And so that's going to be your story as we move into the first day of your long weekend. But again, that risk of thunderstorms set to continue through the pre-dawn hours. The areas in red, this is where we could see an isolated severe thunderstorm. So that would mean thunder, lightning, potential for hail. Areas in yellow, that's more your non-severe variety, and the risk will continue to track east into northern and northeastern sections of Ontario as we move into Saturday. As for your rainfall, we could see some decent amounts with these storms, potentially locally higher amounts with thunderstorms in northwestern Ontario. Not looking at a whole lot of rain for you in Saskatchewan or Manitoba. In fact, overall, once we get past this system, you're looking at a pretty nice weekend. Take a look at these temperatures. Not too bad for this time of year. I'd like to take you now to British Columbia, where, yes, this is a busy time of year. You are in British Columbia, but there is an approaching system coming from the Pacific. So overall Saturday, this is your day to get outside, enjoy the conditions. It's going to be sunny, but as we move into Sunday, we'll start to see that system approach. Cloud cover rolls in, and it's into Monday that we're going to be experiencing some wet weather as well. Next couple of days will be looking like this, not those sweltering conditions we had earlier this week or over the weekend, but not too bad either. In Barrie, Ontario, sunny skies for many, especially in through the southern section of the province. There's our system that could put a bit of a damper on the weekend for some, but overall Saturday in southern Ontario, in through the greater Toronto area and in through cottage country, conditions are looking good. Here comes that system into northwestern Ontario throughout the day on Sunday, something to watch for. Here's a look at the next couple of days. City of Toronto, I have to mention your forecast too, because that humidex, there is plenty of sunshine in your forecast as well. Take a look at these numbers. Meanwhile, in Montreal, I think you'll be hitting the links a little more this weekend as well, so something to keep in mind. Stay with us, because coming up in Weather Network News, we'll take a look at the forest fire risk and where fire restrictions are currently in place. Stay with us.